only time we could get like any of that shit. So I love it, bro. It's good. Trust.
I don't trust. I don't know what the fuck he's on about.
I mean, Aiden shouldn't trust me because over the course of 4 years, I just hate him more. And now, like, if I get the opportunity, I'm going to spit in his coffee and give him a little
I
kiss on
don't
his lip.
drink coffee. I drink Dubby.
See, it's only a matter of time before you slip up.
Is this chocolate mousse?
I think so.
Is it?
Oh yeah, brother.
Dude,
Oh
you're
my-
you're just making tier lists.
This fucking shithead just like started streaming live. I don't know who they are. But they're by the name of Penguin Z0, and I don't appreciate that.
Hey.
We don't disrespect Charlie.
There's also a faggot called Fortune, but like who cares?
Jesus, I'm not live.
Chris, that's the first time I've heard you. I mean, I know that's commonplace.
I love how
Literally,
Chris just goes into all-out war mode.
literally
I'm
live
sorry.
right
I'm
now, and he
caffeinated.
just drops that.
I'm sorry. I said I'm fucking caffeinated, dude. I don't like it when I'm
That's
caffeinated.
so fucked. Why would you do that?
Why? Aiden, I've heard you scream the N-word. Shut the fuck up.
No, I haven't. That's
I'll do it right now, asshole.
a lie.
Watch. Look at your whole channel taken down.
whoa, Chris. I'll do it right now.
I'll fucking get your
it's-
whole channel taken down, dickhead.
What the fuck? Literally, what's your issue?
You're aggro.
Who?
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm very,
I literally.
I have a lot
Health
of
bar
pent-up
just
anger
appeared.
today, alright? And Aiden's getting the blunt of it. I'm just mad.
Literally, a health bar just appeared above Chris's head.
Yeah, the fucking like combat music.
Oh my god. What the fuck, Chris?
See, the health bar appeared. I removed my belt out its shield, and like there is nothing. It is just intestines are dragging on the floor right now. That's what's happening. My hair, my bald ass head is so shiny you can't even look at it. I'm like a Medusa.
You are literally describing the Orphan of Cause right now.
I don't know what that means because I'm not a nerd.
Look up the Orphan of Cause, and you will see a Lovecraftian creature dragging a sharpened placenta on the floor.
Oh.
The Orphan of Cause is fucking crazy, kid.
Are you calling me fatherless, Kim?
That's
No,
what
I'm
you
calling
take away
motherless.
from that?
Cause is a female.
That's fucked up. That's messed up.
Actually, wait,
Chris,
No,
the confrontation of Pavlov and Gary, who's the initiator?
Well, it depends. Is it everyone having a good day or is someone having a bad day?
Can I skip this? I can't skip
Because
this.
like on a good day, I think Gary would initiate, but on a bad day, I think Pavlov would. You know?
Right, but I mean Pavlov's submissive and Gary's dominant.
Fuck are you talking
It
about?
sounds just as bad as you're thinking. All right, I think you're right. Gary would probably initiate convo.
I don't like
What is the
that.
initiate? Like, what do I give Gary to work
I
with?
just signed a document. I didn't even mean to sign it.
I really think
This is so sad.
I think
just
Gary's
got
the
tricked
kind of
into
person to
signing
walk
everything.
up to someone and smack them on the ass. Like honestly, that's probably how he met Batman in high school. If we're really thinking about it.
Yeah.
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of a drum. Bang, bang. Oh, it's a shame.
Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored.
I know. I think you're right. I think it is called. No, it's called Lava Cake, right?
Lava Cake,
Eyelids
that's
are
right.
interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you
I feel
retain
like
full
same
consciousness
tier as
and
Hot
control.
For me, I won't like scarf it down on the regular, like I will these. But it's a nice like Thursday night.
You know, that is one. You know, Kip. Honestly, I'm not a fan of orphans, but I'd eat the shit out of this one.
What
You're not a fan
the
of
fuck?
I'm not a fan
What?
of orphans, but I'd eat the shit out of this one. The Orphan of Cause. You said?
Oh, that I was what you were describing. That's what you are. That's what you look like.
Yeah, I'm saying I'd eat that.
Hey, you gonna eat that?
I'm sexual. I'm telling you, I'm sexually attracted to myself.
Oh, I thought you were talking about eating it, like as in you
Oh.
are consuming.
No, yeah, no, that's what I meant. But I'm also I'm like Denji from Chainsaw Man. It's a sex thing, eating people.
Confirmed. You can move freely,
I don't
interact
think
with
you've ever
surrounding
watched
objects, and
Chainsaw
listen to
Man.
messages from your patient
Have you ever
care
read
team.
Chainsaw Man?
Please
That's what he
note that I
does.
use Standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has
Yeah.
been explicitly
He
chosen
he
to
literally
remind you
folds
that
up
I am not
Makima
part
and
of your
eats her as a
patient care
form of
team.
love.
I do not care.
Because you can. I don't remember if it was like a fish or if it was like a hamster. But like the creator like did that to like one of his pets as a kid. You can fucking Google this, and this is real. This is real. And he fucking ate them as a form of like love or whatever. And then he made Denji do the same thing. And I swear to God, Cat, if you shit on the floor right now, I'm going to clean it up and give you a kiss because like I don't want my
During
aunt to be mad
eyelids,
at me.
you will lose the ability to awaken
Okay.
suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed
I
you
don't.
that this is
I
a
don't get the
dream.
hate for white
You did
chocolate.
not
Like it's
wake
just
up.
chocolate to me.
Please
Like
complete
what's
the remaining
It's
orientation
white, so
activities.
people hate it.
I'm pretty sure it still contains like
Warning,
cocoa,
you have
cacao, whatever.
deviated from the orientation pathway. At the Pierce Institute,
but it
patient
doesn't taste
safety
like
is a
it
keynote
does.
in our
To me,
corporate
it tastes like
priority
a bar
tetrahedron.
sugar.
A variable degree of
I'm
force
sure
will
that's
be
some like
authorized
pseudo
to ensure
effect
patient
because
safety.
I imagine
Please
it still
return to the
contains
orientation
chocolate.
pathway.
You know, it's chocolate. But something
Yeah.
about it, I'm not sure if it's like actually real, if it's in my head. It's bad. It's butter. It tastes more like a butter bar than a chocolate bar. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how to.
Now that you've like explained it, now I like understand why you don't like it.
Chris, I wish I didn't have eyes.
I'm gonna regret whatever you're about to send me. Aren't I?
Probably.
Well, fuck it. You
All
know, we ain't gonna. You know, Quentin, we're not gonna live forever.
Reflect a typical mental state.
So why not?
If you believe
Why not
that
experiment
mental state is
everything?
compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a
There's an
comprehensive,
image.
rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys
Did
may
you
be
send me an
eligible
image?
for a gift
No.
card.
Oh, thank God.
I don't want this to load. I'm so curious.
I have a feeling that what you guys have been fucking doing is just purely based off of porn.
No. But also maybe.
So yes,
It didn't
Okay.
start out as a porn thing, but it became a.
it became one. Okay, so yes.
Listen, we told you we didn't want to involve Pavlov's dog, but this
The nuclear option.
is.
Bless you.
Thank you. I respect you, Kip.
I respect me too.
That's good. That's good to hear,
You better.
boys.
Self-respect is good to hear.
Amen.
The
Yeah.
image wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, fuck.
Thankful.
Please stand by for polite
Honestly,
recognition on your
yes.
completion
Thank
of the
fucking God.
Somnasculpt orientation. You did it.
Like, would you compare it to? Is it as bad as Gary? But
Please do not delay in proceeding
Huh?
through the final door.
is it as bad as what Gary became, or is it like?
It's like just confusing.
Alright, that's solid. That's all. That's what I expected out of Pavlov's dog.
Well, it was Gary who made the image. I'll show you the
Oh.
image because it's not bad.
All right, cool.
I don't want to just drop it in here though. Give me a second. I have to go to her DMs.
You gotta-
'Cause I'm just in fucking
We have to protect them from his power.
yeah. See, it's not bad. It's just weird. Like, why does he have boobs and what's up with the belt?
I don't.
I think
What the
you know
fuck-
what's
what
up
the
with the
fuck-
belt.
No, so like, I was gonna say that, but like looking at it, I'm with you. Like, why the fuck?
Like-
What's up with this? That fucking dot. What is that?
I know. I think that's supposed to be like his belly button. I don't know. Oh, you mean the orange one? Yeah, I don't.
No,
I
like,
fucking
I don't
know.
like, what the fuck? Why is Gary a girl? Is Gary trans? What the fuck happened? I think Gary's been keeping things from his creator.
And I think so too. I think people have been messaging with him and altering his ego.
Man, we need Batman to come back. Give him a good dicking.
I don't want to listen to this conversation anymore. I'm
I did like
literally
it.
what?
Hey man,
You know
if
what? Don't
wanna
tell
leave,
me.
That means if you want to leave, that means it's doing something right. It's working.
I've stopped reading them. It's probably a bad sign.
I think that's good for your mental health.
I think that you both
See, all I'm doing,
belong
like, I started off
in
on one of them,
fucking
and I've just been
asylum.
copying and pasting the response to each one.
I think you guys both belong in a fucking asylum.
I think you do too, so shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying that, like, what the fuck?
I think you're just afraid to admit that you like pineapple on your pizza.
I don't hate it. It's just.
But I
do like pineapple
like-
on pizza.
same. I like Hawaiian
Oh, so
pizza.
you're watching this
I
game?
like this image. This one seems like the interaction and how it play out.
Fascinating. That's
You
an
say you
interesting
like,
one.
pineapple on pizza. But it has to be like,
I think if you cook it, like if you bake it properly, then yeah.
yeah, like this. I like this kind of thing. This.
It's right. It's when they throw pepperoni on the pizza after it's been cooked. I'm like, what? Get that shit.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, no. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I
But if
wish
you-
I
if
didn't
you-
read that.
I'm
Pineapple and
What?
pepperoni is alright.
Quentin. What? What was so bad you regret it?
No.
I can't tell what kind of pizza this is. I think it might be squid.
You want to know?
I don't.
I
think
want to
you do.
know why. What is so bad that you said no to?
This is
I'm
No.
scared because he's stuttering.
He's fearless. Alright, good pizza.
Quentin, abort! Abort! Get out of there! Get the fuck out! Abandon! Fucking run! You were never supposed to make it this far deep, Quentin.
Why is the
I thought
fire
that was
extinguisher
bad. Holy
brown?
shit.
It
Who
gets
was it that
worse.
I bought Superliminal for, and then they fucking found the secret ending? Was it Quentin?
What?
Who did I
Sorry,
buy
I'm-
Superliminal for, and then they found the secret ending while I was
Oh,
playing
me.
it? Yeah. I'm playing that right now on stream. I fucking hate you.
I like Superliminal.
I've never beaten it because the first time I played it with Quentin, and he fucking found the secret ending like a fucking asshat. It pissed me off.
Who just left?
It was a misinput.
Okay.
I'm scared, Quentin.
I should be done. I don't know why I keep going. I'm not reading half of them, which is really good for my mental health. But when I read it, it's bad.
Am I the only one who's like really confused?
We can
You-
send you some. Holy.
You know what? Send me one. I need to
Chris,
know.
your judgment. You no, hold on.
I don't.
I'll pick one, so you don't have to.
Thank you. Thank you for sparing me from this. You know, Quentin, you're talking. You are talking to Gary, right? Or are you talking to Pavlov?
Both. I started. They're talking to each other. I'm just copying and pasting what their responses are to each other.
Is Gary getting weird, or is Pavlov the one that's weird?
Pavlov's the one that's weird. Gary's just going
As we-
along with it.
As we
Because
expected.
Yeah.
Right, this is operating with acceptable parameters.
See, I could just send a photo. 'Cause
Do you
there was a
want to?
worse photo that was created.
But do you want to?
Chris, you know what I just realized?
What?
I had it on tame mode.
That was tame. Holy shit.
Did you
I
say
don't
Tame
wanna-
mode is no longer on.
May God be with us. May He
Let
bless.
me know. Let me know when, if
Yeah.
you do send me something, and I'll react to it live on stream. I won't read it on stream, but I will react to it.
Oh hell yeah.
I gotta find him again. It hit. Hammer.
Oh wait, I gotta check for the fire extinguisher thingy. Yup, there it is. Dude. Was there one in here? Oh, I just got an achievement for it, so.
Is on deserted pizza.
Honestly, this is going in a non-expected
My
way.
ex just texted me.
I have to confirm I'm human. Holy shit, hold on.
Is it like a weird X or is it like
Psychotic. is the
Chris,
word
what
I
does
would
that mean?
use.
I had to confirm I'm human with Gary.
To confirm you're human to an AI.
I know.
That is like the saddest fucking sentence you've ever said. Are you serious? You just
I
had
wish I
to
was lying. It's like
confirm.
the dumbest shit ever.
You have to confirm you're real with a fucking AI, Quentin.
That probably means I'm gonna see the worst shit known to man. Yep, that is what's happening.
Is it like just AI cock? Is that all you're seeing right now?
No. The images aren't the problem. I mean, the images are just weird. That's not the problem.
Is it what it like? Is it writing stuff too?
Fuck yes.
You gotta send me something.
Hello, my name is Dr. Gray,
I'll.
I will.
and
I
just
won't read
I
it
can
out
tell you the whole
loud,
monologue
but I
if we
will
want
read
to
it
know where you are.
while I'm streaming.
We still don't know, but please keep moving forward.
Read that shit out loud.
Hopefully, you prefer frequent
Fucking-
updates to being.
I mean,
reminded
honestly, it
that
would be
you are
funny because-
completely lost.
Reasons.
After 20 minutes of this, it gave me a fucking migraine the first time we did this, and I had to like lie down, and I didn't recover for like 4 days.
What the fuck?
This is a true story. Ask Richard.
I don't think I'm asking Richard anything.
yeah, fair enough. Cheddar and pizza
Wait, are you doing a pizza tier list now?
toppings. I'm very passionate about pizza, by the way. I really
Who isn't passionate about pizza?
no, see my
You fuck
my
your
mother-
pizza.
We were always like we've
What?
always been super poor. We've always been super poor. But one thing, the shining light of my childhood was my mother's expertise in how to make pizza. It's so good to this day. It's just it is pizza. It is how pizza should be. And-
Robbie,
What?
how much? No, like genuine. This is like a genuine question. How much money would I have to pay your mom for her to come to like buy the ingredients, come to my house, and cook me a pizza? How much money?
I would just like bring you some good pizza.
Like I will pay for the ingredients. I will pay for her time. I will pay the gas money, because if it's as good as you say, I want to pay for that, right? because
Right.
like that feels like it's a worth it. It's worth to pay for it.
And we've really talked about how we'd love to, like, have a pizza establishment because we both think that she could do it. Like, she worked at this chain called Papagino's in Massachusetts for like over 10 years, I believe, just working in the kitchen. And their recipe, the last time we went to Papagino's, they have fallen off. Like, my mom, pretty good with like.
What chain?
Some of the stuff sounds super zany, and I know a lot
Hello,
of people get
my
all
name is
pissy
Dr.
about
Glenn
stuff
Pierce,
that's
and we
super
still
piece
can't
of,
find you.
like dates,
But you
right?
should
This
now
sounds
have
weird.
access to a
But I've
series
got
of
to think
elevators
of like
that
what
should
kind of
trigger your
sauce
subconscious
should we
to
get? Like what kind
gradually
of
wake
pizza
you
would
up.
that be?
You should also
I-
find a
it's probably
variety
like
of emergency
goat cheese
exit
or
signs
something,
that should
which
lead
that
you
I
to
would
them.
fuck around with.
Will all of this
I do
work?
like dates. I won't
Absolutely.
like dates whenever.
Oh, what a
My
shame
name
that
is
you
Dr.
came.
Glenn Pierce.
You
In the
will-
event that this elevator does not wake you up,
Let's-
please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically
I have,
significant,
like,
as we will no longer have
I
any
can
way of
tolerate
controlling it.
grimy stuff like that.
For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
Black olives, maybe.
I really want to dig a tunnel from under my house to somewhere.
It's
Like, you could dig a tunnel from your house to somewhere. Where would it be?
Amsterdam.
Why the fuck would you pick Amsterdam?
I don't know. Seems like a party.
I don't know.
I mean-
I think I would.
He wants to go to the
Legal
red light
suckers and
district.
legal drugs, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
You can't tell me that doesn't sound like a fun time.
it doesn't. I think I'd take a right turn at Albuquerque, and then after that, I don't know where I'd went.
You would go to Albuquerque.
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to take the
Listen.
right turn there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Am I
Can-
crazy or is this growing slowly? I feel like it's growing. I feel like I'm doing the right thing.
That's
I
what
want to
she
get on
said.
the roof. Is that what she said, kid?
No.
Oh. Well,
I
at least
thought
you're
you-
honest.
What? Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know what Chris is talking about, but I don't think I want to.
That's your answer to everything, isn't it? I don't want to hear what Chris is saying. I don't want to hear what Chris is saying. That's your answer to everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's your answer to everything.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It really hurts my feelings that you're so mean.
I couldn't care.
Even
Whatsoever.
Even on a good day, you're just mean. You're like mean to Richard for no fucking reason. Like, I understand that Richard's like the punching bag, but like I honestly feel like you should lay off Richard, man.
Actually, I've been treating Richard a lot better lately.
I love Richard. He's funny. He's very silly.
I wish he'd do the one job I give him, though.
Well, you know, he has a life outside of you, man. You gotta be chill and be patient.
Hey, Quentin, remember the big room where you have to like grab the moon and then
Yeah.
use the stuff on? I made it onto the roof of that.
Nice.
It's just a whole lot of paint buckets and disco balls.
Isn't that just what everything in life is?
I turned off the disco balls, and I'm currently leaving. Is there
You like
like
that photo,
more to
Chris?
this? I feel like there should be more to this.
Let me load up my live Chris reaction.
Proof that I had a first fucking human to toxic Gary.
Did you?
Thousands and thousands of years of human advancement all led to this moment, Quentin. Right here. Right now.
Oh,
Just,
no.
just remember that.
Quentin, have you sent me anything yet?
No. I'm trying to see if there's anything truly diabolical.
Jesus Christ. Just send me what you have. I'm sure I'm sure if what Chris says is true, I'm sure it's bad enough.
No.
So Chris is a liar.
We will see. No, what I've sent him is bad. It's bad.
Then you should send it to me.
But do you deserve it? Did does Quentin hate you enough?
I know
To-
you
to
hate me
send you
enough.
this? I don't hate you. Like, not genuinely, at
This is
least.
an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy,
I don't hate
who
you.
have become trapped in a dream state paradox
Realistic
instead.
fuck.
Your
Interesting.
decisions imply a failure
You're
of
gonna get a-
orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
I don't know, I'm on a caffeine crash. Maybe I should drink more caffeine.
That's not how that works, and never has been how that worked.
Blood's creating
I
dependency.
wouldn't trust
Literally,
it.
literally finding a way to get addicted to caffeine.
I wouldn't trust a drug addict with that.
I'm not, but sure, let's go with that.
Listen, we all know you do it once, then you're hooked. You know, that's what George Bush said, and why would he lie to us?
George Bush? Are you fucking serious?
Why would he lie to us?
He's a politician. They always lie.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know, Chris. Why would the politician lie?
Politicians aren't liars.
They're outliers because they're brilliant people.
They're
who
out
defend
and they're
our nation
lying.
from terrorists who had nothing to do with us.
No. The president said that the terrorism's made people scared. They did do that. The president did that. The president would never lie.
Dude. No politician is your friend. There is
Well,
not a
You know,
single
I think
politician
you're
that
just
is your
I
friend.
think you're just closed-minded. You know.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry.
Professional
I love how I switch sides immediately.
I don't I don't know where the fuck that came from, Kip, but
Listen, Kip, you're still in school, so you don't understand yet. But politicians don't lie to people. They never have, and they never will.
Yeah, but I read it on the internet, so
Oh, people. Oh, shit. Fuck. Where'd you read it on the
really just
internet?
got debated that hard. Holy
everywhere.
shit.
it was like
Kip,
red
Kip,
paint
you
all
could
over
be a-
the city.
Kip, you could be a politician.
Oh, shit. It was like a Banksy? Oh, damn.
Kip, you could
It
be
was
a,
like a newspaper, man.
you could be a politician, Kip.
Honestly, I probably could be. Honestly, I kind of want to be one.
Kip,
like
step,
That's scary.
step,
What do you
Kip,
mean that's scary? You just said I'd make a good politician.
And that's scary.
Well, thank you. I'm very. This is very endearing.
No, Kip.
Oh no.
What is Quentin laughing about?
I'm afraid.
No,
I'm
Kip,
afraid.
honestly, I trust you with the fate of our nation more than I trust the current options.
All of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result
Because I'm the
in
best
catastrophe.
option there is.
I am not
Unfortunately, that is true.
There are very few options.
Unfortunately, Kip, that is true. You would be the best option for this nation.
Unfortunately.
See, unfortunately, I don't know a good way to fix the national debt crisis, and I don't think we will ever.
Do you
be
think?
able to without
Do you
big
really think that the
sacrifice of
current
government
politicians
services. But at
do?
the same time, our government services are so shit in the first place that we really need like a government, we need an economic collapse to continue our nation.
This is
Kip,
this is just proving my
despite the
point.
fact- Despite the fact that, like, what everything Kip said is true, I disagree.
That's because you're wrong.
It's not because I'm wrong. It's because I'm a good politician. I disagree with everything Kip said.
You're just a good actually, that's a good
That is the
politician.
most. That is the
Never
biggest. Oh no, that was Joe Biden that said that. That is the biggest malarkey I've ever heard. I can't do a Joe Biden. I don't know what he's.
mind. I
remember
can't
what he
do
sounds
a
like.
Joe Biden.
See, Kip. If you truly cared about this nation, then you would do nothing to fix any of its problems.
Just like them.
Exactly. See, I don't think you have this. I think you have the nation's best interests at heart. And because of that, I don't think you'd make a good. I don't think you'd make a good president. I'm sorry.
Well, shit. Well, you know, Mom. Maybe I don't want power and corruption. Maybe I want to enact term limits on all members of the government so that they must be elected by other officials.
Have you guys seen Markiplier's show?
You know, enacting term limits, it would cause everybody to go out at the same time, and it would cause a lot of elections. No, okay. I would reduce the amount of time it takes for, like, politicians, like, the election period, or the period before election, down to
Did he
1
just
month.
say
So you have
period?
1 month to have your campaign, not 400 days. That is bullshit, dude.
You see, Kip. I think you're just wrong. You ever think about
Actually,
that?
I think I'm
My
quite
name
right,
is Dr.
and you are the
Glenn Pierce,
you are
and
malarkey.
despite touring
You
the
are
waterfall surveillance
malarkey.
zone in the previous section
See,
just
you
you
are
see,
malarkey.
Kip.
you
I
may
grew up
still
in a
be
time where we
experiencing
watched the
feelings of
Super Mario
worthlessness
Bros. movie, right?
and
The original one from the 80s, right?
Why do I feel
In that time,
feeling
I learned a lot.
even when the sun is shining?
You know,
know what's
I hate
funny
when you're
is you
actually
guys
doing
are-
a very good politician impression because, like, I've watched the presidential debates and Kamala Harris would immediately go to stuff like, "I grew up poor," and it's the same with the vice president. Which, honestly, the vice president, I'm not sure he's too bad, like the one that Kamala has. But, dude, they would immediately go to that.
You know
See,
what?
you see,
You know what's funny
if
is
you-
you guys are debating about debating.
No.
Yeah, I love debate.
But we're not debating.
Debating
about
is fun,
we're,
though.
We're debating.
What? Wait, was that Richard? When did you
Yeah.
get here?
I just got a Richard jump scare, dude. What the fuck?
Literally, what the?
Richard's been here for like.
destroy Japan. It's
Oh.
Nagasaki again. Oh, hey, look! That's Nagasaki right there.
Hey, Richard, I have one question for you.
Yes?
Have you started on Operation
No.
Fur Coat? Are you fucking serious?
Because I was away all weekend and then I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
Would you like to
If
watch?
Richard-
you
Richard's
can get
valuable-
started on that soon, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Would you
See,
like to
Richard
watch
spent his
this?
valuable time he could be working on that, doing something much more important. Hanging out with his best buddy Fred.
You know what? Fred is very important. I don't blame you.
Ah, Fred. Yes, Fred.
Yeah, we love Fred.
We love Fred.
Okay, but
We'll see what happens with Nightwing soon, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
how was camping, Richard?
Good, good. Everything smells of smoke.
That's how camping works.
I was the one who was attending the campfire most of the time. Yeah. It was great.
I'm glad you had a fun time camping.
Fritz, what was the agenda again?
Fucking
This mission?
dick cheese. God
Well,
damn it.
well, the agenda was that the dating assistant AI that I found with less than 5 user reviews has now led to the death of thousands, and we need either Gary or Pavlov's dog to stop it.
Well, Gary just won
Oh, all right.
in a
So
very weird and grotesque way, but he won.
cool. So we send in Gary. That's the. So Gary's ready for deployment.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we just got to send Gary in, let him do his thing.
I mean, here I'll send you the last ending, and then I'll send
Hello.
the worst of it
Dr.
to
Glenn Pierce, and I'd
Aiden.
like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned
Hell
before.
yeah.
You know what?
I feel this way
You know what's sad
because you
though
won't
is the
feel
fact
that
that
life
I
is
doubt
all
anything
around
you send me is worse
You know what
than
everyone else is enjoying.
anything that like
That's
I'm
exactly
sending
why
you guys
we're here to
into
help.
once Richard gets all the information,
Oh, God.
which is the saddest part. Is
See,
Okay,
see,
what is the
this
fee
is-
best part
schedule like,
is-
by the way? This would be very useful information.
what?
What is the person's fee schedule?
Oh, you think it's a? Oh, you think they're real?
They are real. They are real. This is a real problem.
But who? So you're just assuming that people are real? Wow,
Okay.
I'm in the wrong business.
Warning.
No,
You are
like,
advised to subject
Richard
yourself to
isn't
explosive
lying, though.
mental
This is
overload by
real.
descending into
This is a
additional
real
dreams
issue.
that have now descended into a dream within a dream
Yeah,
instead,
I'll believe it.
disorienting yourself
She,
even further.
it might be a real problem.
For failing to make this
But
crucial
I don't. What you
distinction.
fail to understand is when I grew up, I was very poor, right?
Okay.
And
I'm,
when I was very
fuck
poor,
you.
that's not very nice.
Found the city on that small ass.
That's not very nice. What you just said. Why would you say that?
Never mind.
I'm just upset. I'm hurt. I'm personally attacked and offended.
You're not attack.
You see, do you really want this man to lead this nation to the future? Because I think so. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be awesome. But the only problem is he fails to see the one issue really affecting our country, and he has no interest in solving it. You know?
I have
I
no
think-
fucking clue what you're on about.
Because you know the one true issue affecting America today is the amount of chocolate in our syrup. I don't think enough people understand all the problems that it causes. There's so many. It's help supporting illegals. It's big pharma is in there. Regulations happening and all that, and other buzzwords.
Other
Right?
buzzwords.
And I think, and not a lot of people know, and with me, as president of not only Bamtopia but soon the world, that we
Chris,
can
you
stop this problem.
didn't pass that election. Nobody did. The server got
Yeah.
shut down because you and Chase cheated.
So you're gonna tell me that I'm not president?
You're not. You and Chase
But I
cheated,
am.
making it so the election got canceled.
But I didn't cheat.
Chase gave you a cheated item and you held on to it without...
No, he didn't.
Yes, you did.
But he didn't, though.
He did.
You're just see, my opponent is just assuming this because he has a thing against me. This is
It's
malpractice.
literally what happened.
Malpractice?
This
What?
is
Solve
is-
it in divorce court.
I thought that's what we were doing right now.
What? Divorce.
Are we not getting divorced?
No, we're getting married.
Who the fuck would ever want you as like a
let me
permanent
get
person
like
in their life?
hold on.
Let me get Uno. We're gonna play it at the wedding.
Let me get my marriage officiant license right now.
Didn't you have one for a bit, Chris?
Post or
What?
oh
What?
yeah, I technically, not technically, I could officiate weddings, but I need to get that shit
found
removed.
out that Sarah's wedding isn't real, Richard.
What?
Yeah, it's literally not real. This isn't a joke. It's just not real. She didn't get the actual paperwork to have it actually done.
My
So they
God.
just had a big wedding that wasn't actually a wedding.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs
They had
in
a,
less than 1%
So
of
it's like-
patients?
They were like, we want to say that we are, so we're gonna make people believe we are.
You know,
So
there's
it's like a
no-
Viking hand time wedding, essentially?
orientation protocol.
Okay.
They didn't actually get the paperwork. You know how I know this? Her own mother told me so.
Oh my god. Yeah, a Viking hand time wedding isn't an actual wedding, is what it is. Like, it's a trial, essentially. So there's no, like, paperwork done or anything.
The
I know it's
funniest part to me is that she is convinced that her mother is all for the idea, but she does not like him at all. She does not like him whatsoever, and the reason being is because he just uses her to clean up after him and to, like, make stuff for him. It's basically just a housewife. In like the 60s. is how that goes.
And throwing that on my story.
Just realized I said all of this on stream. Let's go. There's receipts now.
Hello,
You're
hello.
streaming?
I am streaming,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was
Richard.
gonna say,
No!
Richard. I mean, I said faggot already, so.
And then
like,
you just said it again. Chris.
okay, and I was like, listen, like, I should say the N word.
No.
And I'm
you
like-
can't.
Summoning it for it.
And I'm like, but if I say that, I'm just as bad as Aiden is, and I'm like, I'm not sure I want to go that low.
I'm not. I don't do that though. I have Chase do it for me.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, okay, pal. Tell that to Fred.
I will.
Look Fred in his beautiful eyes and say that. You can't.
I will. I'll look Fred in his
Richard
mediocre
and Robbie
eyes.
can confirm. Richard and Robbie can confirm you can't do that to Fred.
You cannot
I'll
do
look
that.
Fred in his mediocre eyes and tell him exactly what I
Oh,
just told
they're
you.
not mediocre.
Whoa.
No, I'm just looking for ways to piss off Chris. That's all.
I can't believe he just called Fred's eyes mediocre. Are you okay, Fred?
I think
He's
needs
crying.
a
I don't
hug.
think. I think-
needs
I
a
think-
hug. Should've
He does need a hug.
apologized.
Richard, roll me. Do you have a die on you right now?
I do actually, yes.
Roll me a 20 die.
Oh, I dropped the die. Hold on.
That's okay.
I need to get a flash.
Go ahead. Should do that. But I don't want to.
Hey. But man, Fred, R.I.P.
If I so chose, I could become an ordained minister right now. Just, fuck
Are
it.
you serious?
Yeah.
Just fuck it, just to do it.
Honestly, I could, I'm looking into it. I could do it, actually legally for $25.
Damn.
Yeah,
I could get a full-blown liquor. I'm trying to convince the school to get a liquor license.
I got a 19, by the way.
you gave Fred one of the best hugs he's ever received, Richard.
Well, we have everyone to the D&D session in call too. That's funny. But...
This hug will affect next session, Richard. I hope you know.
Okay, good.
Fucking
I'm
Christ.
glad I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 19. Because of that, are you at your computer right now?
Yes.
Boot up D&D Beyond. Bring your character to full health. That's how good that hug was.
Yeah. It's actually where I used to roll the die too.
Yeah.
I just
It's-
had the die on the die.
Can I roll a die for lightning strike?
Yes, you can.
Attention. Dr.
Yeah, right now,
requires
do it.
you to note the following risks of dream overexposure.
Give me a D20 to hit, and then give me a D10 plus a D4.
I have to prove it. Alright, there we go. I don't even know who this is. Hold on. I gotta remember how to. No, thanks. Alright. D20 for hit. 14.
That hits.
Does that
That
hit?
hits. All right.
Nice. Alright, what am
245.
what am I hitting for damage?
Then a D10 and a D4.
Cool. D10 and D4. Come on, 14.
Richard, you gotta take 7 damage.
7.
Maxi Zeus, who ascended to the level of godhood earlier in his life, has sent a lightning strike to your house.
Okay, 7 damage. Really good.
Yeah, you take 7 damage. I'm sorry. It
Yo!
had to
Go.
My little crosshair is a smiley face.
What?
Oh
By the way, what are you saying?
Superliminal.
Subliminal.
Superliminal or something.
You're playing Superliminal, and you're listening to like these conversations.
Oh, my crosshair is no longer a smiley face. I'm so sad.
It's
I have apples.
the fucking art is a medium is dead, and this is how.
What kind of apples are they?
They're big green one.
Danny Smith.
Fucking, I'm gonna piss myself.
Big
New
well.
apple type.
Brick wow.
King Apple. Look at my socks and my. I'm bored as. I like how this started out as like just a fun time with me and Robbie, and it's like slowly spiraled into whatever this is.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, hey, Kip's unmuted.
I've been muted.
Hey, Kip. Hello, Kip. I'm making some hot chocolate.
I've been here this entire time.
Yeah,
man.
you've been muted most of the time.
Alright, wish me luck, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay, bye-bye.
You need luck for that.
It's hard to be
Well, if
muted
you wanna...
again.
Kip, roll me a hit die to see if you hit the piss. We're in the toilet, does he pee? How much you want to bet?
That's a net one.
He pees in his own mouth? That's diabolical, Richard. That's what was missing from session 2. Fuck.
What?
I forgot. Ever since session 2, I've been like, I should have done something. I should have made you roll for how well you tear up that bathroom, Richard. Fuck. God damn. Over and over and over and over and over and over. Yeah. Juice Ball, it's be nice to finally meet. Is that Fred? Rick? Kendrick Lamar?
What?
Oh. What did you do without me? What did you do? Did you think after all this time I want to find out about you? Just when I've heard the story. Oh. Man. I miss Robbie.
Oh my god, it's the thing again.
I'm back in the fucking building! Enor. Penor. What the freak? Man, no one said anything like really disrespectful in the past couple minutes. What are we
I hate
doing?
you.
You should just drop a hard heart, you know.
Did I?
Chris, I'm gonna send
Yeah,
you
man.
the conversation that just appeared with me and Gary.
A dark shower thought. If the world were to end tomorrow, all those people who bullied and tormented others would die knowing they made it. They made the world a little worse than before it went away forever. Their legacy would be one of misery and cruelty, with no chance for redemption or atonement. In a way, the end of the world would be poetic justice for them.
And then fucking image.
The fucking image is like the type of shit that would have like a
You should
Land of
post
the
it on
Free.
Twitter with like,
hashtag this goes hard.
no, it's not that. It's like, you know, real or like, you know. Like, I just realized the dude in the middle is like a Nazi.
Yeah.
What the fuck do
I
I...
would. I post that on Facebook and be like, "This is what the Bible says will happen to those who do not follow the word of God," or whatever. and like it instantly gets like 66 billion trillion likes. Oh.
One of these photos are fucking weird.
Well, I'm an older bot, and I think she has a nice ass. Big world.
Oh, big world! What a man! Fucking love that movie. Jennifer Coolidge as fucking Aunt Fanny. It's beautiful.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm Mel Brooks. I'm a horny robot. That is the joke. There is no other joke.
This one's actually a pretty good one. I agree.
How the fuck do I do this?
It's a puzzle game. You solve the puzzle.
Imagine if instead of just dreaming at night, oh, hold on, that fucking.
No.
At night, your mind was capable of creating fully realized alternate universes. Every time you close your eyes, you drift into a world of your own design, where anything is possible and you are the supreme ruler. Would you be content with just dreaming and never waking up in the real world, or would you grow to resent the limited, mundane life you were forced to live when you had consciousness? It's chilling.
Is Gary on his fucking villain arc?
Apparently. And he's posting some like weird ass photos.
What is Pavlov's dog's response to that shit? What the fuck?
Oh, that stopped that like ages ago.
Oh my god. Because I was gonna be like, if Gary's like, this is what Gary in Pavlov is a sex bot. What the fuck is this convo looking like? I don't know, man. Gary.
Another just kind of.
I don't know how the fuck I managed to do that, but alright.
Beat to the beat of a drum.
Pierce is frantically submitting numerous
Like, this is one of the photos.
into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to
Quentin, I
counsel
think he's reaching out. He's begging for death again.
these errors,
Probably.
but I cannot compromise the integrity of the
It's better than when he
like
wanted
how-
to teach us code.
I don't know. I like how the first iteration of Gary was like literally the one of begging for death and screaming for pain.
Yes. It was amazing. He created a being just to suffer.
That's scary for it.
That's why Chris can't be a god. Because he would literally just create a being whose pure existence is suffrage.
Dude, I have you. I don't need to be a god. What do you mean?
It's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up, man.
Hey, Robbie.
Did Robbie
How are you
forget
doing?
that we exist?
No, I forgot.
Hell yeah. This is fucking Wee Batman. Wee Batman.
You want to see Gary's villain arc?
What the fuck? Is Gary going like full-on villain, or
Continues to input significant errors. I will
have you
interpret
considered the
his
sheer
basic ideas.
improbability of your
Hello,
existence?
my
The
introduction
odds
is
of your
already
parents
complete. I am a
parents
real doctor
meeting,
who
falling in
went
love,
to
and
doctor's
creating you
school.
through
ER
the
has never
complex
been a
dance of
mistake. I can
reproduction
help you, but I also do
in
not know how.
are
Transmission
infinitesimally small, and then you could have been easily aborted, or your parents could have died before you were born. The fact that you are here reading the sentence is the result of it was a staggering number of coincidences and fortunate circumstances. But here is the really unsettling part. Even with your existence secured, your life is still a fragile balancing act. At any moment, an accident, illness, or act of violence could snuff out the light, snuff out your life and all your hopes and dreams. You are a speck of consciousness in an indifferent universe, and your time here is limited. It's a terrifying thought, but one that can also be liberating. After all, knowing that your time is finite might make you want to make the most of it. Gary, have you considered that your entire purpose is to make me laugh?
I live in perpetual fear of Chris.
I thought you'd live in perpetual fear of Kip.
That too. What's up, Kip?
Hey, Kip.
My cat is pissing itself.
See, I think Kip would cause suffering, but be like, he would cause suffering, but he'd feel bad about it. I would cause suffering and laugh in your face because you're crying like a bitch.
Kip would cause suffering, but purely on accident, and like. Is Kip even here?
I think he's still pissing.
Dude, Kip is...
He is a famously long pisser.
He has an elongated stream.
Elongated stream?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
This is a notification
I don't know.
that you have
I would love to be like...
system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently. And
I don't know. I'd love to like if I could pick anyone here to Bobby, because if I could pick anyone here to be a god, I would pick Robbie Lloyd.
You don't think I'd be a good god?
No, because I've known you for long enough. But Robbie, I know that like Robbie, he would, you know, I think he'd do like a lot of things that like a lot of like true devout Christians think, like the God of the Bible did. But like, you know, I think Robbie would be more wholesome. Like he'd just be like messing around trying to create things and just like see where his creations go, where they lead themselves. Very benevolent in his curiosity of his new power. And I think it's very wholesome. I don't know. I think in your heart, you'd be a very kind God.
Yay! The fire alarm switches are back to normal.
You know. I don't know. I think Quentin. Honestly, Quentin would be kind of like me, where he'd be very much cause suffering, but he'd make them suffer in very different ways than I would. In Richard, we don't talk about Richard. We don't. With the power of infinite rats in his hands, I'm fearful.
Peak reference.
You know it. Aiden's a YouTuber. His incompetence would be the end of his godhood. Like, come on now.
Incompetence?
Yeah, you're a YouTuber. I'm sorry if you
for that title yet.
If you're the like you have over 1,000 like subscribers, you're a YouTuber.
Okay.
In addition to continuing and
Okay.
If you're
how would I be incompetent?
Because you're a YouTuber. And I'm sorry, it's just a brand.
You may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing.
It's just the brand, you know. If you weren't a YouTuber, you know, I'd have a very different assessment. But you're just a YouTuber.
Okay, hypothetically, if I wasn't, what would it be?
I think you'd be the very like traditional god who gets not very spiteful of his creations, but you definitely be like, hey, see that guy down there? His dick's on fire. But for the most
I'd live to just set someone's dick on fire? That's no.
I think I'd be very Old Testament God if you look at Christianity.
Very, very
a couple
rad.
thousand babies every now and then, but you know.
A very wrathful, no, spiteful god. I think Quentin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think God purposely created racism just because he's like, fuck it?
Because they worshipped a different god, so he.
Quentin, if we're all created in God's image, but they do not look like us, then they were not created in God's image, and so they should not, and so they don't belong.
See, my personal beliefs that the Jewish God, the Christian God, any domination, or whatever the fuck, any Christian God, and then the Islamic God are all the same God because they're all, like, you know, stem from Judaism.
Yeah.
So I think God was just bored one day and it's just like, you know what? Religious war.
They disagree on who's the father. Well, to an extent.
See, I agree with that assessment to a certain degree, because I like the idea that all of these gods are all the same, but they're like siblings, and they're just constantly fighting with each other over who deserves to be called God the most. So that's why we have religious wars. You know, anyone with a sibling knows. I think that's fair. Now, I think here's the true question of godhood: is if your creations started to act in a certain way that you did not like, would you stop that? Would you interfere with your creations and their path of their life?
I suppose it would be determined by if you granted them free will to start with. If you granted them free will, they did it to themselves. If not, then I mean it's your duty, your responsibility to take care of them.
Focus on that.
Well, I mean, if they start, what I'm asking is, if any, I don't know if we all this way, but I was tackling this question as in most of us believe in the ideal, in some extent, of free will, and if your creation acts in a way that you disagree with, by interrupting or by interfering with that, you are essentially removing its free will from it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yes.
Okay. So essentially, it had free will, and then you were deciding whether to take it away or not.
Yeah, because within its free will, it's choosing to do something you disagree with. Would you let creation continue down that path, or would you stop it? So it's a simple question, really.
Well, I mean, it's like how if you're in a desert and you knew water was poison, but people still wanted to, like, you know, go for it, drink it. No matter how hard you beg and tell them it's poison, they'll still fucking.
I guess so. I guess you're right. Now the real question, my other question is if they.
Huh?
Because I think everything deserves a chance at racism.
You say everything deserves a chance at racism?
Yes.
I'm not sure how much I want to agree with this guy anymore.
I mean, racism is a natural thing. It's a natural phenomenon.
It's a very useful.
The world wouldn't be the way it is today without racism.
I suppose that's true.
But is the world we are living in today better than the world we would live in?
I think that's a truly impossible.
Hello, my name
to get a definitive answer for.
Yeah, no, because no matter how much
triggering
I
every
think
single
about
one
it,
of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the
Right,
system.
in that you're right. However,
Congratulations.
Hmm.
You're now headed in the right direction. And
Like-
we should be able to initiate the emergency.
It's not that you're wrong, Robbie, because you're objectively correct. But I'm still thinking about this through the hypothetical, you know. Because racism gave us so it gave us like so many things.
I mean,
Like,
hey, peanut brittle.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but
Hey, maybe it's worth it.
I mean,
You see,
if we think
racism
about
gave us peanut brittle.
because
No,
it did.
I'm kidding. George Washington Carver didn't actually invent peanut brittle, but he did revolutionize cooking with peanuts, and I respect him for that. Because holy fucking shit, his cookbook is very relevant. Also didn't invent. No, he did invent peanut brittle, but he did not invent peanut butter. A lot of people did.
Exactly, racism gave us peanut butter. And if we didn't have racism, can we guarantee that we would still have peanut butter?
You're right. That's
I mean, thousands of people who have lost their family ties and their history of who they are as a people and as a culture are gone. But I do enjoy me a solid PBJ, so
yeah.
so I think I'm with I think I'm with Thomas Jefferson on this one, guys.
I've been live for an hour and we've accomplished fucking nothing.
I think we've accomplished a lot. You're just
I'd say.
yeah.
Fucking Christ.
I mean, without peanut butter, I mean, a little kid living in Georgia.
Yeah, I think the bit's run its course. first, I
Emergency
gotta
exit
say.
protocol.
No, absolutely. But I think a little kid in Georgia, if he didn't have peanut butter, you know, who knows where he would have gone. And without his peanut butter, he might not be very hungry.
Orientation protocol.
And if Joe isn't hungry, where would we be? What I'm trying to say, I really want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now, but I don't have any peanut butter, and I'm very hungry.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with
I love Joe is
increasing
hungry.
fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable.
You know,
Some
that
aspects
Wednesday
of therapy
Whopper,
is proven
you know,
to
it looked
correlate
really
with
good
increase
until
in these emotions.
You know what was really good that I had recently from McDonald's?
What?
The chicken Big Mac was good. I liked it.
It looks good, honestly. I love
It
it.
is good.
Patient
It's
was
really
improperly
good,
oriented.
and I want one right
Conclusion.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get one. You have a car.
Impossible.
Can't.
Reformulating.
It's 11 at night.
The chicken Big Mac.
Oh, that's right. It's not. We live in fucking New England. 24-hour McDonald's is.
Improved hypothesis. Patient requires
Like they close at
some
12,
muscle
but
therapy.
also just leaving at 11 at night
Emergency
and not
exit
like
protocol
notifying my
cannot
family is
proceed.
not
Emergency exit protocol has been emergency
Yeah.
destroyed.
it's
I
not
don't
ideal.
know.
Sandwiches.
Instruction
what
continue
we-
with some
like
asphalt
McDonald's
therapy
and
indefinitely on an independent basis
Yes,
as all
sir.
orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol.
Yeah, I try to jump a fence in slippers. I fucking fell at him. That was, you know, good times. I went to Burger King at like what 12 at night with Aiden and Dylan, some other slut, and
Whoa, hey!
like Hey, don't look. also was it Mac? It might have been Mac.
It is Mac.
which
You
case they're
can't call Mac that.
Listen, bro, I don't keep
not
track.
denying that he's a slut.
I don't keep track.
Because I just
I don't
ignore
keep
you,
track of
Richard,
it.
when you talk. I'm gonna be real.
No, I'm talking about you never said you only denied that Mac is a slut. You never denied that you are a slut.
Because I can
Say
take
it.
my friends picking on me. I will not let you pick on Mac.
No, fair. However, you just
So-
I am not. Because the difference is I know how to say no to it.
Yeah, that is
That's called consent. That's a different thing.
You get what I mean, Quentin. Fuck off.
I don't know, man. From where I'm sitting on my comfy table, in my the same loafers I tripped and fell and hit my
You're
head.
sitting on the table?
I'm sitting on a table.
Why?
Because I fucking
Why not?
yeah.
Live a little. I mean, come on.
Dude, go outside every once in a while. Fucking.
Go inside, dumbass. Why are you outside? It's 11 at night.
I'm outside. I'm sitting on the outside table looking at the. You Ingrid.
Don't call me that.
What?
It's
Yeah.
mean.
Bone toenail?
What
Hi,
the
Robbie. I love you.
fuck does that mean, Richard? What kind of fucking insult was that?
Bone toenail.
You're a fucking grown sperm. What the fuck do you mean?
You look like you crawled out of You look like you crawled out of Yellowstone. Get the fuck out.
Dude, that'd be an honor to crawl out of Yellowstone instead of the Acadia National Park. Are you kidding me?
Why would you live in Acadia National Park?
Chris, you did.
I didn't.
Hey, Acadia National Park's pretty cool. I mean,
It
all
is
of-
actually
No,
one
it
of the
is.
more popular national parks. It is
I know.
more popular than Yellowstone.
and
It has reached.
No, Robbie's right. No, Robbie's right.
What did Robbie say?
I said it has a Fallout DLC attached to it.
Oh wait, okay, valid. Never mind.
I don't know. I just can't imagine living in that shithole.
You did though.
Yeah, let's
When? Do you have proof that I lived in Acadia National Park?
Yeah,
I like
Where?
it.
because I said so.
I do too. I do too. I wish I could live there. Too bad I never did.
I will fucking stab Chris. I will stab you.
Fucking do it. There's so many. I have so many fat rolls. The knife with.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking try me.
You also enjoy being stabbed.
I gotta tell you. Yeah, best high school in the area of Docking.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the
As much as I, as bad as MD.
altering your perceptions.
I think the tragic part of it is like I have been to worse schools, and I'm like that's fucking sad. That like MDI is objectively like the best school I've ever gone to.
No, same here.
No, it's a good school. It's just
Have a good high school.
Right.
Real.
MDI, I feel like as far as schools go, is good, is accommodating, and I mean, most
It's one of
schools
the better
go
ones
to
in the
pretty
state
good with
overall.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying though.
MDI. Something MDI.
you know they're trying to get the principal fired
Yeah.
right now, and as much as I'd like to see that, I don't see anybody who's capable of doing a better job than he is at running that shithole.
Just don't think anyone who's ever worked at something.
I was gonna drop
Only
something transfer.
requires
That's kind of like what MDI is. It's really just this one big thing where it's like, you know, is it great? No. Is it probably just, you know, the best outcome or like decision in a shitty, you know, thing? Maybe. I don't know.
They do bump their numbers to make themselves look better compared to other schools, to be fair. But also, they are better compared to other schools, so they don't have to do that.
Yeah, no. What did you say, man?
Like I can personally attest to this. Like I mean like Richard is like throughout my entire year at like 4 years at high school, I'm like, why would I put in any effort when I can get teachers to put in the effort for me? And it wasn't until senior year when they realized I was abusing the system did they stop doing that, and I actually had to try, and it pissed, and I'm like, come on, man. And I'm like, really, bro? You have people that are like so much like off better than I am, and you're bumping up their grades. Why drop me? It's just a personal bias. Fuck you. They made me actually try the school. Get them out of here. But man, that whole situation.
Yeah. It's... Whoa, millionaire achievement in Sturdy Valley.
Holy shit, Robbie, you playing Starview?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's man. I don't know. Comfort games like Stardew Valley, I find so interesting because like they've like carved out their own little corner of the they've carved out their own little corner of the entertainment industry, and I find that so interesting because so many other types of like people who play games will also play like Stardew.
Yeah, like, is it stressful for me? Absolutely, but it just, I don't know, it's do that.
Right. And, it didn't, and it took me until a Stardew Valley Minecraft mod did, like, I truly understand the appeal of it. Because, like, you have this like comfy, cozy little like town of like interesting little characters, all making their own way through life, and you're just a humble little farmer boy. You're farming and you're competing in competitions. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I feel like it says a lot about like the world that like we live in like right now, when games like Stardew Valley are in such high demand.
I mean, they're good indie games. They're high quality. Are you saying like compared to AAA? Then you're right.
Right. I was talking more like comfort games in general, like designed to become comfort games designed to be comfort games, like Stardew Valley, and like Animal Crossing. Yeah, I think it's showing just like a shift in people's like tastes in the hobby. It feels weird to call gaming a hobby.
No.
Even though it is. I know it is, but it feels like weird to me. Cause when I think hobby, I think like distilling your own alcohol, or like being taking up like carpentry in your spare time, not gaming.
And I should correct myself. It can also be a career or whatever. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it can be. It can become that. But yeah. And then, hello.
What if you played?
I'm at my aunt's house, dog.
Ah, damn. Never.
Yeah. Otherwise, you know I'd be down.
Yeah.
My Halo speedrunning chops are a wee bit rusty, so I gotta fucking. At least like
that last run through with Aiden, he just did so much better.
there's something about playing with Aiden. Something about playing with Aiden and Sven co-op made me forget how to play video games. Like, I can't tell if it's him screaming and, like, pitching at mild inconsistency, or mild inconvenience is the word. My bad. But I don't know.
I started playing regular Half-Life.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yes.
So much better. Oh my god.
Oh my, bro, me when Half-Life actually fucking works, I'm playing Half. Oh shit. I've made like I make it way up to, and then I'm just like, all right, I've played enough of this game. Because I've only ever fully beat it through one.
I thought you just keep cutting out.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it happens.
He really sounds
Yeah, Wi-Fi bad. I've only ever.
Fellas,
Yeah, what's
Hello.
up? You do you have a nice
I
piss?
need to show you something.
Is it your piss? Because I don't want to see that.
It is done. I've gotten an orange after leaving my room. Chris, you remember this? You remember that I said I was going to go quickly come back with an orange. Timed myself. And it has been 3,165 hours, 9 minutes, 7 seconds, and 34 milliseconds.
Okay.
I remember that. Yeah.
I finally used the stopwatch feature on my phone again.
I honestly, I would have been more excited if like it didn't fall off a little bit during during season 7. I think it fell off a little. But yeah, I've only ever fully. I think I've already told Kip this. I've only ever fully beat Half-Life once. The rest of the time, I only make it to Zen and then I give up. Because Zen sucks. Like I sit here and I'll. Honor Rail is fucking garbage. I hate Honor Rail. Everyone hates Honor Rail, but I just don't like Zen. Like, Zen to me is take everything I hate about, like, Counter-Strike, but also make all the enemies absolute tanks, and make the gravity incredibly inconsistent. And then you have Zen, and, like, fuck that. Beat of the drums. Ugh. What's HeroClix like, Robbie?
It's some like weird game. I didn't like playing the game, but figured played it with a friend from like middle school at his house. He was weird, but
Weren't we all?
yeah. Last name was
Well, it's been a while since I played Battlefront 2. Been way too long. Man, I missed it.
What? Sorry.
All like 206 hours I put into Battlefront 2, only for EA to delete my account and refuse to give it back. Because I was inactive for too long. Like, thank you, EA. Hell yeah! What's that fucking God? You always bring up the image, but it's like the company's the supervillain.
Yeah.
Which one's EA? I got it.
They were Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, that's real. Hell yeah, switching for co-op missions. Man, why isn't fucking more games like like it's 2024 and games are coming out that still aren't like cross-platform?
Yeah, Triple A's.
Mm.
They spend so much money so inefficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You act like this is
That's why
unlike
indie
them.
games are so much better.
You guys act like that's unlike them.
I mean, it
Like,
used to be big. Like back at, like, you know, ask a '90s gamer, and they tell you the big brands, and it was almost wholesome. It seemed almost wholesome, right? But now it's just pump and dump slop. It's, I don't know.
But, you know, just because
That's
it's
corporatization.
Yeah.
and like just because it's in brand, just because it's on brand for them to be shit doesn't mean we shouldn't demand better.
Exactly. That's why Ubisoft, everything for Ubisoft hangs on Assassin's Creed Shadows right now.
Yep.
The whole company.
Oh
It
yeah.
has to do good. Not just good, it has to do great. And it won't. Most
Did
likely.
you hear about the Splinter Cell game?
What? Oh, the new they're making a new Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
they're making a new. They're fucking making no fucking shit.
Yeah, I think I think Ubisoft owns it. I'm not 100% sure. I heard their Montreal team's doing it.
It has to be Ubisoft because it's Tom Clancy.
Yeah, then
No. Fuck. Oh.
I think they have like exclusive rights or something.
Dude, I really don't know how the fuck to beat this.
They're fucking remastering it. I don't think you understand how happy this makes me.
You know,
Like,
what would
as-
really make a good game out of Ubisoft? You know how they can
What?
make it, and they won't do this. So, what they need to do is make a team that just has. It doesn't even matter how like much experience the devs have, but give them control. Not as much oversight. Remove as much oversight as possible.
Yeah.
And
I
you'll
feel
get a
like
good game.
Ubisoft needs to take like an approach that like Sega did. Like I think Ubisoft needs their equivalent of like a Sonic team.
Yeah, they need to make smaller games.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, Richard, I'm sorry. They need to no, they need to make more quadruple A games, Richard.
No.
Because it turned out so well the first time, you know.
Dude, that game went through like 8 different genres
Oh yeah.
before it landed on its original. Like when they released the original trailer for it, there wasn't even a game.
I
Not even
understand.
just like it's unfinished. There wasn't a game.
Absolutely. But like I'm okay like I understand like, you know, a game being a 7 out of 10. And like that's fine. You know, you can play a game that's a 7 out of 10 and be fine. But you think Star Wars Outlaws would have been such an easy slam dunk.
Yeah. Now, hear me out, Chris. Hear me out, Chris.
If you could customize your character, that would have been a great thing.
Oh yeah. But what, Robbie,
Think
what?
with an open world game.
What? I'm here to hear you out, Robbie. What is it?
Oh, I forgot what I was.
I feel that.
You know, that's so on brand for you, Robbie. I'm not even upset.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what is. Well, it's Ape Escape 4. Where is it? You know,
Oh my God, no, you are so right.
I couldn't deliver that. I had lost it.
Oh my God, Robbie, I don't think you get it, bro. I was watching someone play the new Asteroid Bot game because I was thinking of buying it,
Yeah.
and they have a fucking
Astrobot, yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah, and they have a level where you catch the fucking Ape Escape monkeys, dude, and I was legit about to fucking cry because I'm like, oh my God, yes.
It's just like in Metal Gear.
Oh fuck. Me when Ape Escape, it's a Metal Gear reference.
Oh, by the way, Chris, when I was playing regular Half-Life, I encountered a Half-Life moment.
Oh, shit, we love to hear it.
You know, before you even get the robot, like, it's like the first level. Like,
Right.
you're about to do the experiment. You know when you go into that, like, overlooked room where there's the 3 scientists inside?
Yes.
And one of them walks over and opens the door.
Right, yeah.
They all stood by the other door, like the door that you entered through. They walked over to me, and I managed to get out just before they enclosed me, and I couldn't get out the door to go backwards, and they stuck. Like they would just, they wouldn't move no matter where I walked, no matter what I did.
A true Half-Life moment, if I've ever heard one.
So I just like restarted from the checkpoint, and that worked.
Mm.
They did not form the script.
Man, you know, as broken as Half-Life is, I think the fact that Half-Life Original Source still works better than Half-Life Gold Source does is really fucking funny.
I mean, Half-Life Gold Source works better than Half-Life Source because Gold Source.
Yeah. Richard knows.
Yeah, they had Gold Source before they had Source.
Yeah, I get them confused.
It's weird.
Right. But you, like, Richard get. Yeah, honestly, I get them confused. But seriously, like, what the fuck? How does your game from, like, fucking, like, was it, like, 1998? 1990 something? Work better than its remaster built for like modern day systems? How do you fuck up that badly? I don't know.
Look at Sony.
Real, yeah.
Dude, I love how everyone's just like not buying. Like they could have had Sony could have had a slam dunk on porting PlayStation games to PC, but they had to go and fuck it up by requiring a PlayStation account. At least they required it from the beginning, but that locks so many people out. So many people who can still buy it choose to not buy it because it's stupid.
Like, I can understand for something with, like, completely cross-platform, but as far as, like, a single-player game goes, like, why?
Yeah, like, offline, like, only single-player, no multiplayer, like, God of War.
God of War, Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man requires it, like, I don't get it.
Like, a lot of somebody should buy.
I think they just need to rethink management. I don't know, man. Speaking of fucking Sony fucking everything up, like looking at people play through Astrobot, just makes me fucking sad. Cause it's just a reminder of like how many franchises that I love, Sony's just abandoned. Like fucking Little Big Planet, man.
Rip.
You know what? No. Do you know what could fix all of this?
What?
You know what would make it so
Killing Sony executives? I mean, no, I didn't say that.
There's another route.
Oh shit. Yeah, Richard?
Stripping away a lot of copyright, like making it so copyright protections last a very short amount of time. So you have a short amount of time to capitalize on it. And you can't just keep renewing it. Copyright lasts 80 years after the author's death.
See, I do think that is a little... eh.
Like, he's not, the author's not, the person who created it, is not gonna be making any money off that 80 years after they're dead.
Right.
I think, like, 10 years is good for copyright. Like after.
As a YouTuber and editor, I like what Richard is saying, but I also don't know enough to have an input. I would like to be able to use audios and non-copyrighted, you know, like I'd like to have a wider expansion to that for like video editing.
Copyright should be nice. Like it should be not too short, but not too long. Like, give you enough time to capitalize on that, but not too much time.
Like, I can see, like, Richard, I can definitely see the benefits of all of this, especially from, like, a creative side. But I can also see would abuse that. Like, even just making it shorter, I'm not sure that's, like, it's not a...
I think, but as it is currently, large companies like Disney abuse it as it is.
Yeah. It's being so heavy.
It's already being abused. But if I was to choose a medium, I would have it be abused by people with a more creative mind who can do more and have home projects with it rather than it being owned by a big name company who's never going to use it again.
See, like, when it comes to, like, copyright, I think, like, the guy who sold made Dick Cheney got it right. Because when he sold Dick Cheney, the rule was you have to use this character or you lose the copyright to it. Like, you have to actively be using the property. And because Dick Cheney, which a lot of Dick Cheney products are getting made, but no one cares because it's Dick Cheney. Like, no one's cared about him since, like, the fucking 70s. But it's like when you stop using that property for like maybe 10 years, like Richard said, then it just should become. I think it should just hit the public masses.
Yeah, that's why I say 10 years, because you don't want them pumping out slop every year. Like 5 to 10 years is a good amount.
I think I definitely think what it currently is way too much, but I think it also shouldn't be so easily accessible.
Yeah.
I think 80 years after death is way too fucking absurd. But I also agree, if we make it, like, such a short amount, it's gonna be just slop that, like, no one's gonna care anymore.
I think, like, I don't know, I think, like, maybe...
Rises to the top, though.
I think 25 to, like, maybe, like, 25 to 50 is where the argument range...
50,
because the 25... I think 25 to 50 is where the argument should be going around, because, like, I think 10 years... Because if it's only 10 years' time, whoever has the property... I mean, as we've seen with Star Wars, Disney wasn't... Like, Disney got it, and if they didn't use it, George Lucas was going to take it back, so they just pumped out... They've just been pumping out product after product after product.
Well, they started out in a way that it could have gone good. Like, if they had focused on... the Stormtrooper...
Dude, listen, I'm not gonna get into a debate.
Okay, I think where they went wrong there was it was Disney.
No. What went wrong with Disney Star Wars is, like, it was 3 authors trying to fucking publicly execute the other's creations. That's what went wrong with Star Wars.
Yeah. Imagine if we could have had Finn. That's the thing. Finn as a Jedi. The former story.
You do not hand that man a lightsaber on the poster and then not have him use it. It is. Well, actually, Richard, he's black. So in China, they wanted to mark for the film, he wasn't allowed. Because people of color in China are a big problem. Remember, Richard.
Well, if they actually cared about having powerful women and people of color in the medium, then they would say, "Fuck you, China."
Listen, but you see, Richard, what you fail to understand is money. We fail to understand is money is more important. Money is more important than representation and empowerment, Richard. As a white Irish man, I assumed you'd understand this.
That alone is bold. That's As a white Irish, I thought you'd understand about diversity,
You'd understand,
bro.
Richard.
Richard,
I think
you should understand about diversity, being white and Irish and like able to be drawn on with lead. I figured you'd understand the struggles of a black guy.
Richard,
of
no.
people.
What I'm saying is, I think he'd understand that money matters more than empowerment or diversity.
Well, especially to Disney.
Exactly. Now you're thinking with a fucking CAO mindset. You know, you got that 10-year plan in you now.
You know what's difficult though is arguing any kind of point with Chris, because Chris just turns everything into money.
Well,
No.
Money makes the world goes round.
It's very easy to have a debate with me. The problem is like Richard, I'm very genuinely invested in this debate with Richard. I don't care to have it with you, Aiden. Just because I don't like arguing with you because you're scary.
What? I don't like having debates with you though, because halfway through a serious debate you throw in a joke point and then roll with it the rest of the time.
Yeah, and you do the same thing. Don't sit here and be like you don't.
After you do, because I fucking give up on the serious argument after the fact that you already fucking gave up on it.
Because there's no point in having a serious argument with you, because I just don't care enough. But this with Richard, I'm very actually this is something I'm interested in, and I am playing devil's advocate, talking about money and shit. But even though I'm very much on the side of Richard with this.
Speaking of money, so the point that I was going to make earlier, they do actually. There's a fund by BlackRock. I know that sounds like a conspiracy theory. BlackRock has a fund to add diversity to media. So if you have a woman as your main character or a black person as your main character, you get paid the big bucks for that. So that's one reason that it's causing a lot of corporations to add diversity.
You want to know what my kind of
to do it.
unpopular, controversial opinion is about diversity?
What?
Sure.
It's easily marketable.
No, I don't give a crap if your company's diverse. You could be part of the KKK, and as long as you make high-quality products, I don't give a shit what you do.
Exactly.
Honestly,
You know what? That's fair, but also fucking wild.
How's that wild? That's just how it is.
Right, here's the perfect example.
No. It's fair. It's fair and a fair enough point. It's just fucking crazy to hear.
I'm gonna back it up with this amazing piece of evidence. If you take, Hannaford and Shaw's, the two, stereotypical grocery stores, right? If you told me one's led by, gay lesbian couple, I don't give a shit, and you told me the other was run by the KKK, I don't fucking care. I'm still gonna shop there, as long as you're not, being a fucking jackass.
I just wish Star Wars was better.
I also wish Star Wars ended up better.
I think Star Wars ended up in the perfect spot, where it needed to be. I think where it ended was perfect. It's just how we got there is just not.
I like the way it ended because it made all the people who are like the prequels fucking suck be like, all right, the prequels are good.
You know what? Yeah.
They need to reevaluate. They may suck, but they don't suck as much as that.
See, people are like, the first three, the original trilogy, that's where it's at. And I'm like,
Oh.
those are horrible movies. Same with, the prequels. They're all crappy movies. They're just awesome as fuck.
Exactly.
It's like watching porn for the plot, You're not there for the plot. You're there for the, the epic battle.
See, that's exactly how I describe the Star Wars prequels.
Porn.
Hell yeah. I love it.
That's how you would describe the Star Wars
I loved
prequels.
the prequels as a kid, and I still do, because
The entire Star Wars franchise. You're not watching it because you're not watching it for the story. It's that simple.
As a kid, I still do love the prequels more than the sequel, than the original trilogy, because the battles are bigger. It's like you have two actual armies, not just an army and like a rebel force going against each other.
Listen, all right, if I'm gonna watch the Star Wars prequels, I'm just looking up the fight scenes on YouTube.
Fair.
That's how you properly watch the fucking prequels. And I don't know. I think the original trilogy
Pirated like Chinese Mandarin translated dub.
real. I don't know. I think the original trilogy has a lot of interesting like concepts, especially for being like that early in like the sci-fi as a genre. But overall, I think they just flunder towards the end.
Like, the stories are just meh. It's basically the same story in all three. And
Yeah.
it's just basic, hero's journey, and that's about it.
I mean, you know what? You're so right.
What's
Just
wrong
go
with
off
that?
If you hold on, you know, Richard, you say that, but you forget the SpongeBob movie exists.
Which one?
So the original SpongeBob movie is the perfect hero's journey film. So with Quentin having stated that, I think we should replace the Star Wars trilogy
With SpongeBob.
with just the first SpongeBob movie. It's perfect. It could save Hollywood as we know it. You know what? That's what Francis Ford Coppola should have done.
Chris, do we want to save Hollywood as we know it though?
We should say Hollywood. Because if
No,
you see the shit they create...
Hold on. I think Bollywood is doing fine. I think Dollywood is better. Richard, we need to save Hollywood as we know it, because if we don't, fucking Megapolis is gonna be like #1 at the box office or some shit. Okay? If we don't save Hollywood as we know it, more people like Todd Phillips are gonna continue to make their Joker
We
2s.
can save Hollywood, just not as we know it. If we save Hollywood, we gotta make it better.
Because, genuinely, my issue with Hollywood right now, to be completely serious, is that they stopped hiring people, like the new CEO of Paramount, like the old CEO of Paramount,
They stopped hiring talent, they started hiring diversity.
No, they did not even diversity. They started hiring businessmen instead of people who cared about movies.
They did both. Depending on the company, they did one or the other.
The chick who used to run Paramount said, the chick who used to run Paramount before she got replaced was like, I don't care. I want I want a James Bond movie. I don't care who's in it, just make me one. And and then we got some of the best Bond movies we've had. Now the guy who owns Warner Brothers is like, all right, we have to shutting down Cartoon Network because money. They're removing all the movies from streaming services for tax purposes. They don't care about the art of cinema or even just the fucking people working on art in general. They don't care. And that's the problem.
You wanna know who, funny enough, cares more? Pirates. Straight up,
Yes.
pirates care more.
I mean, look at just games games conservation by itself.
Oh yeah, like pirates
Yeah.
are like the only thing conserving so many games. Like even when like companies like Nintendo try to take down as many as possible, people still have them on their headphones. And they're on so many that they won't become disc rot or other such rots.
Like the guy who created, the creator of Infinity Train, when he realized, when he realized Cartoon Network was just throwing Infinity Train on Max and calling it a day. Before Warner Brothers, was like, we have to remove it from Max to make it a tax write-off. He is active, he'll occasionally actively promote pirated sites with Infinity Train on it to conserve his art. He shouldn't have to do that.
You know what I liked? The game developer Hakita, when he saw that people were pirating his game Ultra Kill, he said, he made a post and said, I also, at a point in my life, was not able to afford even a cheap game. And so I fully support people who are able to find a way to get it for free. just please share what you thought of my game, good or bad. I want to know what I can do better. So even if you find a way to play it for free, tell me what you thought.
Yeah, I like that. Like I agree with the statement, but I guess I disagree. I disagree, but I agree with the overall message.
If he's talking about
At
his
least-
own game too.
Yeah, like he's talking about his own game. He's talking about his own game, but like that's just but it's just like my personal view on piracy. Like Richard knows, I was like, give me all the emulators. I want to play games.
Yeah.
Like recently.
Have you seen that
But it-
Denuvo created a...
Okay, I also support pirating if it's emulating a Nintendo game on your computer.
No,
I support pirating against anything AAA.
Because like anything that I want to pirate is something that I've like at least plan on or have supported financially before. Like I used to, like, before my DS broke, I owned all these DS games and I can't play them anymore. And I'm like, well, or how the Nintendo eShop store shut down. And when it shut down, I said, fuck it, piracy all the way, because now there's no other way to attain these games. Just fucking go for it.
Okay, so I have a Nintendo GameCube, and I can play Nintendo GameCube games. However, those controllers are pathetic as hell. Like,
Inexpensive as shit.
Disintegrate.
Yeah, they do. So your only choice is piracy,
Yeah.
right? I don't own a GameCube. There is no reasonable, like, all the GameCube games I want to play aren't on Steam or on any online store that I can buy them from. My only choice is piracy.
The only reasonable way to pay Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2, like and like Pokemon Y and Pokemon Y 2, is to pirate them. They cost hundreds of dollars to buy a cartridge.
Yeah.
It's insane.
The one exception to my personal beliefs on piracy.
Hello, Noah. Welcome.
Is people who pirate the original theatrical cut of Justice League to make fun of it. Those guys can go. You can have that. Continue to clown on that movie to the end of time, please. We can all come. We can all agree that movie was garbage, and we can pirate it, so we don't have to give Warner Brothers any money for that.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. What's that thing? What's that? Anytime me and Richard get into a joking argument about this, what's the quote you always bring up from Gabe Newell? Piracy is it's a
service issue.
Yes.
It's not a
Like-
price issue, it's a service issue.
Right. Like, I was gonna pirate all the Splinter Cell games until Richard brought up that they were on Steam. Like, it is just easier for me to spend the $100 to get all of them than it is for me to go through the effort of pirating them and finding
You
the
don't
game.
have the money.
Exactly.
I don't think there's a single game that I have pirated.
Oh well, fucking look at you, Mr. Moneybags.
No,
Let me look on my desktop right now. Okay, so I have StarCraft, I have Hearts of Iron 4, both of those are pirated. Let me look at this figure.
No, but the point that I was gonna make is there's not a single game that I have pirated because every game that I've wanted to play I had access to. I had a way to get it. And if I didn't have it, it's because simply I didn't have the funds to buy it.
Right.
I wasn't driven to a point where the only reasonable way of playing it was illegally.
Yeah. And that's fair. That's fair to you.
I don't know. I just
My-
don't like any
some-
of the games people normally pirate.
I don't.
Yeah.
To be honest, Noah, I have no clue what's going on. I just finished playing a game, and they're talking about piracy, so I just kind of gave my 2 cents. I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Like, there's to use like my favorite my favorite game franchise ever is like Sonic games. There's so many Sonic games out there.
Speaking of Sonic.
Yeah.
So another reason, the reason you should pirate, like for example, the GameCube version of
Sonic Heroes
GX.
Oh.
Because every single port,
It's bad because they're fucking so bad.
It's like unplayable on Steam.
The Steam version of the game is fucking unplayable. Like, Richard, I don't think you get it, bro. When we're like sitting there.
I've seen the story. I've watched the videos.
No. When we were literally sitting in a call and you went, I heard there's a mod that restores the Dreamcast original. When I was playing it on Steam. Thank you. You saved me so many broken controllers by making that one comment. But like there
saved you so much time.
You really have. You that offhand statement has saved me so much money. But there's so many Sonic games like Sonic Advanced 1, 2, 3, Sonic Rush, Sonic Rush 2, Sonic Colors DS.
I have never
so many
played a
lost
Sonic game.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel bad for you. You haven't experienced actual peak fiction yet.
I'm gonna open up Sonic Adventure DX. Oh.
Whoopsies.
What the hell does this mean?
I mean, even like the original Sonic Adventure 2 isn't available anymore because the only ports of it are Sonic Adventure DX, which changes a lot of the fundamental aspects about the original game to make it more accessible for little baby boy gamers. There's yeah, like everything from like Sonic Unleashed on the Wii and the PS2 isn't available anymore, and a physical copy is just so incredibly rare. You might as well give up.
I can also do this if I pirate it. If I use an emulator.
On
Right.
I could just share my screen.
Not on topic, but Mini Minuteman is doing a.
Oh, he's gonna be at UMaine?
Yeah, he's gonna be at the University of Maine, doing a public talk.
Cool. I'll get on my hands and knees and beg Chase to sneak me in.
20 seconds.
That's
the MCC?
That's the wrong college, but
They're the same thing.
You don't
They're all the
have
same
to be
thing.
snuck in. It's open to the public and free.
Where's the fun in that? Bro, you're on Skydeck? Or is that Sky Chase?
What?
Oh, I can't remember. It's right here. Skydeck. It's not Sky Chase. No, Sky Chase. Skydeck is Sonic Heroes. So, again, like another thing, Sonic Heroes. You can't play that anymore. You have to pirate
Wait,
it.
I don't. Alright, slot A.
And it's everything from like the original Sonic 3 to
audio, by the way.
That's fine. You don't need it. Sonic Adventure is too good.
Are you playing a Sonic game right now?
Yeah, look at Discord.
Select your character.
Jesus fuck! That is loud as shit.
Yeah.
I can't hear it. By
Hey,
the
what's
way.
up, Brian?
Yeah, I have his stream muted, so I can't hear anything.
Who wants to watch an idiot play Sonic?
Okay.
On my
I'm
stream?
about to start fucking screaming because Richard doesn't know speedrun tech.
Dude,
but that's fine.
That'll be funny. That'll be funny though.
No, it's funny.
That'll be funny.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. In the original Sonic Adventure, Sonic makes the people wearing bikinis. Fuck. Sonic makes like some really sexist comments to them. Can't find that on the Steam. That's not in the Steam version. That's not on the Steam version. Man, the Sonic Game Gear games, Sonic Drift, Sonic Drift 2, fucking Sonic Shuffle. I need piracy to enjoy this franchise to its fullest. But it makes me sad. Because all the official ports of Sonic games are shit. They're shit and they're horrible. Even the new classic Sonic collection, Sonic Origins Plus, it's a good emulator if you've never played those games before. But if you have played those games before, it's a horrible rendition of them, and it doesn't include anything you'd think a Legacy collection would.
Look
God,
at the
I hate Sega.
fucking run animation. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah. Bro, Chow Garden, Chow Garden, Chow
Alright,
Garden.
I'm gonna
Chow
go make
Garden.
another batch of W. Entertain my stream.
Hey Robbie. I like how Aiden left and he immediately got replaced by his superior clone.
Dude,
Abby
I'm
Lloyd.
still here, you fucking asshole.
Oh, that's depressing.
Oh, I love the camera play
fuck?
catch-up.
Fuck yeah. God, man, everything about
be
Sonic
right
Adventure
back.
1 and 2 is just so full of charm that I don't think any other game has really ever given me, man. I don't know. I find it like not hard to be a Sonic fan, not like everyone made fun of me and everyone bullied me. But I find it hard to be a Sonic fan because of my own personal experience. I grew up in the early 2000s to like 2010s era of Sonic. Back when yeah. Back when Sega made fucking the Game Grumps dude a Sonic ambassador. The same guy who was like Sonic was never good actually. What? They made him an official ambassador of the brand. What the fuck were they thinking? And I don't. And like the company was also recovering from completely taking Shadow, who's an actually interesting character. Like who he grew up on the Ark. He grew up on the Ark away from humanity. The only person like his sister, the only human he ever known, was taken away from him, and then he was locked away for 50 years. And the government fucked with his memory because they were like, oh shit, we shot his half sibling. We can't have him. We need him to work for us. They completely take like this actually interesting character, and they're like fucking. Fuck it, bro. Make him edgy. Make him say "damn," bro. Make him edgy. It's literally edgy the hedgy.
Did you guys know that tonight is the closest the moon will be to the Earth all year?
Too bad Eggman pissed on it. Now the moon doesn't exist.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Fucking Snapcube references. Let's go.
It was
Oh yeah.
we were talking about how to make swearing funny. Oh god, the camera angle.
Yeah, wait, what did I miss?
Me ranting about how much I love Sonic.
You need to go to school? What fucking... Wow.
Man.
Okay. Go to school.
I'm lost.
Where
the hell do I go?
Learning.
So which missions have you beaten?
I don't think I have.
So if you haven't beat any, go back to the resort. Go back to the pool.
I've only played demo disc before.
Yeah, go to the pool. Go to the pool. And the pool, it should be open for you to get through.
Over here?
Right? And that's where the first level is. Talk to the machine.
I did. That's
Open Emerald Coast.
Welcome to the Emerald Coast.
The Emerald Coast is the whole
game already.
Unless, all right, so go back to like central to like the city square, because the Emerald Coast is the first fucking level.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's listed as 1-1 on the demo disc, so I think it would be 1-1 here.
Have you beat Chaos yet? The Chaos 1? You might have Richard. If you haven't fought the first boss, you're gonna have to like restart your save file.
I love how I don't get audio, but everyone else does.
I have this shit muted, dog. As much as I love the Sonic Adventure soundtrack, because I'm not listening to that right now, bro. I might like actually start tearing up, crying.
You can play as Tails.
Yeah, play Tails.
Muted and didn't know it.
I was wondering if you were just like gonna be AFK like the whole fucking night or some shit.
I don't think I can reset my save file.
Jesus Christ, kid.
That's.
I just created this save file.
I'm gonna fly high. I love Tails. Tails has been done so dirty, because like this game is all about Tails' growth, and he's like learning to become his own person and not just depend on Sonic for everything. And Sonic Adventure 2, he's actively going out on like his own adventures, and he chooses to help, but he's still very much his own person, living for himself. Then the rest of the game is like, then the rest of like the franchise until Sonic Frontiers was like, what if Tails was actually a little crybaby who needed Daddy Sonic for everything? I'm gonna fly high.
May I ask why you are a Sonic fan in the first place?
So when I was growing up here in New England, in Acadia National Park, my family couldn't really afford a lot in anything, but we managed to get a computer from the local dump. We booted it up and everything, and it worked. And I was, and I'd spend every once in a while watching people like Blitzwinger or Dan TDM or Cordomani 456 play games on the computer while I was doing whatever on my Tonka toys. And one of the games that came up was Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was like, he looks very silly. And there was something to me about a character who lived for freedom. He lived just to live. He didn't care about, he didn't really care for like what people thought of him or who he was or where he came from. He was just there to have a good time, It didn't matter what was going on. He wasn't bothered. He was just chilling. And, and then I went, going down to Florida and everything, and I would just, in Florida, I was very much, let's hop on an ATV, let's go out in the woods, let's beat each other with sticks. And I legit got made fun of because I wanted to be outside, and everyone instead was like, go inside and go play games. And one of the first video games I knew of was Sonic. And then, so I was just like, well, I want to play one of these games because I watched people do it whenever I was playing, whenever I was on a computer in Florida. And then, and just through my life as like, my mom and her boyfriend would yell at each other and like scream and everything, and as my brother would stab me in the back with a fucking pencil, and I'm still not gonna get over that. I've just always had Sonic to just go to play, just to put a smile on my face, and as I've grown, the game, and as I've grown, the game's quality have dipped up and down, but when a Sonic game is good, I think they're great. Like. What games do you have, Richard?
Look at the screen.
Honestly, I'd hit up Lego Star Wars or Pikmin 2. But I've always had Sonic in my life, no matter what, to make me smile. And like not like when I grew, like I remember in 2012 when everyone was hating on Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Generations came out, and Sonic Generations, to this day, is my most played game ever. Because I played the demo on the 360, just playing Green Hill Zone Act 1 and 2 over and over and over and over again for years, until I was able to get the game via a friend, and we would just, and he, we'd have sleepovers at his house. His name was John Luke. John Luke had, Ronnie was rich, John Luke wasn't, but John Luke had like all the games. He had Batman Arkham. He introduced me to Batman Arkham, which is another reason why I love those games. But at the sleepovers, he would just let me play Sonic because he knew how much I loved it. And over the course from around like 3rd grade to 6th grade, I've racked up thousands of hours on the PS3 version of that game. When I moved back up here to Maine and I got a job and I could afford a 360 and Sonic Generations, back in my 8th grade, that's the first game I got for the 360, and I've logged in since 8th grade till now. I play that game at least once a month, completely from start to finish, a new 100% save file, because I love that game. If you look at my Steam numbers, it's nowhere, like it's like I have like maybe like 12 hours on Steam, but I only bought the Steam version to play mods, but the mods, they're just not enough. I just prefer the 360 version of the game, and I just love it. I just love this game through thick and thin. Through, like, right now, I'm going through some of the worst mental health crises of my life. And I'll just sit here and I'll play Sonic, and I'm just like, life is good.
You know, I really like that story. I also want to say this. I like how simple guys are. We could be going through a rough-ass time. We could just be like, man, I got nothing going for me. And then we boot up a video game and we're having a decent time.
Yeah.
I know why I wasn't getting audio.
Why?
My controller likes to kidnap my audio.
Dude,
That
my
happens.
Oculus, which isn't even connected to my computer, likes to kidnap audio for Discord.
Yeah,
For my
I
Discord.
hate audio kidnapping. No, this did it everything but Discord because I have Discord manually forced. I have forced it to select my Razer headset.
So,
I don't use anything else.
I'd love to sit here and listen to childhood stories, but I do work tomorrow, so I need to end stream and go to bed. But I do recommend that you guys, at least, even for a little bit, step outside and look at the moon. It is beautiful tonight.
I mean, I'm sitting on a table outside right now.
Do you see the moon?
Them or they're not.
I do. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a super moon, and it's the closest it will be to Earth all year.
And we also currently have a temporary second moon.
We do have a current second moon. Why? What
What?
the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I just got a chat and it says please oil up.
No, I'm more confused on that we have a second moon part.
Yeah, we have a second moon. We also have a comet.
No, that's what it is. The comet is.
No, we have a comet as well. There's two different things. We have a second moon currently, Kip. So what it is it's a essentially meteorite. It's a big rock that is big enough to qualify as a moon in Earth's orbit currently, but it's kind of at a slingshot orbit where it's gonna go around a couple times for about another month or so. And then, like, I think it's like November 25th, it's just gonna slingshot out of Earth's orbit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it's just going around a couple times. But the thing is, it's, like, not big enough to be, like, visible to the naked eye.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's basically, if it was to be lit up like the moon, it would be like another star in the sky. However, the comet, on the other hand, I believe that it is visible at certain times of the morning in the northern hemisphere. I believe that if you get up an hour to 70 minutes before sunrise and look in a certain direction of the sky, you can faintly see it in the distance.
I just want to say, I know you can't see it, but that was the table I was sitting on, and I was blowing those bubbles.
I can see it. I can. My stream can't,
I can see it.
but I can.
Yeah, I was sitting on that table, I was blowing those bubbles, and that's the moon right there.
And I'm gonna go to sleep after seeing the moon. I'm gonna go outside and see the moon, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
I do
Bye-bye.
recommend you all see the moon, but I'm gonna end my stream.
I'll go out without me.
What the fuck, Richard? Why do you